Morning, everybody. We're going to do something a little bit different today and explore my office and my productivity systems and how I do what I do on a daily basis. This is my office. That's a window that actually looks into an atrium area here in the building, and bookcase with awesome little Lego kit there. Picture of the kids, miscellaneous books. One of those I wrote. That's my dissertation, the green one right there. But that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about is this stuff. So I've got my personal computer. I have my work computer, which is actually a laptop docking station. So I have two monitors there. And then I have my portfolio, my journal, my folio, my whatever you want to call it. So let's start here. This is work. And this is basically my calendar. This is my work calendar. So everything that's blue is my stuff. I can actually impose other calendars on top of that for other employees, but I don't like to do that. I like to just look at my stuff. So this is my stuff for work. When I come in the morning, I open Outlook. I have Outlook open all day, and I sort of live and die by this calendar. I also put my own stuff into this calendar, time for myself, if I need to do things for projects, not just, meetings and things like that. So a lot of this is meetings, but like today, over here on the Friday section, all day I've got end of term wrap up because that's where we are right now. So then I go over to mail, and this is my inbox. This is what my inbox looks like, and I'm going to talk later about how I manage this, but basically this is an active list of priority items. So if it's done, it's off the inbox. So I try to keep this pretty much empty, and again, I'll get into that later. Over here, this is Wunderlist. Wunderlist is awesome. So I have all my topics over here for my lists, my categories basically. I've got ideas and brainstorming. I've got packing lists. We use that when we go camping. Projects, short-term, long-term, that sort of stuff. That's personal. That's not work-based stuff. Wish lists and gift lists. The Tao of How, which is what I'm doing here. This is the blog. And then I've got business, and I'm going to actually scroll up here. I've got business to-do lists and personal to-do lists. So within there I sort of have short-term, long-term. I have stuff that I've delegated. And then I have this awesome shopping list section here that is actually shared with my wonderful wife so that we can keep track of that. So I keep this open and refer back to it throughout the day. If I'm brainstorming in the car on the way in, I'll just hit things on this inbox. I rode my bike this morning, so I had to sort of hold my ideas and wait until I got into the office to download them onto this list. So this is where stuff just kind of initially lands, and then from here, I'm shooting a YouTube video right now, so I'm going to check that off. Check cheapest price on skull helmets. I was riding my motorcycle to work, and I actually just did that. I checked for prices because I need a new helmet. So that's basically Wunderlist. And this is my personal computer with my personal stuff. So I've got my personal calendar here. This is actually a shared calendar that I have with Mary. So this is all of our extracurricular stuff, all of our personal, all of our family stuff. And then I have my inbox here. This is my Google inbox, my Gmail. So my phone actually consolidates this email, this calendar, this email and calendar, and I also have Wunderlist. So everything that I do throughout all of these systems can be accessed on my phone, except for this stuff. And this is the system I am most recently moving to and trying out. So I've got this awesome binder. I can make these pages, and I've got a nice hole punch that allows me to punch those up, and then I just sort of laser print what I need. This is all my own design. So basically I've got a spot where I can throw stuff if I need to. This is my calendar for the week. I can add things in as I need to. Section 1, this is work notes. And then what I basically do is these titles of the notes will end up being sent through Rocketbook to Evernote. That's what that is. So I keep track of that. This is my journal. This is my handwritten journal stuff. So, if I feel like just writing in longhand, I'll do that. This is where I'm talking about 5-minute journaling and trying to change my routine. This is a to-do list that I can jot on while I'm in meetings without having to access Wunderlist. So if I'm trying to maintain focus in a meeting and make sure that I'm not using electronic devices, because as soon as I turn this on or my iPad on, all bets are off. I can go anywhere because I have a very short attention span. So that's just basically a landing point for to-do items, just like Wunderlist's inbox would be. And what I'm doing actually on a regular basis is taking these items and actually throwing them into the Wunderlist inbox, so I can try to keep this page clean and not have this journal be a separate set of to-do items. This is just really more of a brainstorming page. This is a bullet journal. A 5-minute journal. So it's a new thing that I'm trying out. This was yesterday, so there's an AM section and a PM section. And I did that last night and earlier in the day yesterday. Did my AM section this morning. I'll do my PM section tonight. And then I've got the pages ready to go. I also have these printed on the Rocketbook templates. So I just basically double printed these. I printed the 5-minute journal template, then I ran it right back through the laser printer and added the Rocketbook page information. So that's it. And then I also have some flags in case I need to flag something, and the all-powerful pen. So, and I actually like writing more with fountain pens. Like this is my fountain pen that I'm using right now, because I feel a little more special when I write that way. So that's pretty much it. And then the other thing that I try to do from a productivity standpoint is just keep my desk as clean as possible. So I've got I've got some paperwork here that needs to be signed off. I have a folder here that's actually got some soccer stuff for Alex that needs to be dealt with. Under here there's just extra tech and garbage and cases and stuff like that. But I have my iPad charging under here. I have my MacBook charger here that I can plug into, and then over here there's all my motorcycle crap. So this is basically my office, and that's basically how I do it.